Inner peace. Inner peace. Inner peaks. Inner peaks climbing. 3 gyms. Can we find enlightenment through climbing? Oh, they're not open yet. Right, so this is the second location of the 3-part Inner Peak series. We just did Noda, which is the newest. This is the Matthews location, which was established in 2020 as what I can find on their website. And we're hopefully going to be finishing up a little bit later in the year with South End. So that said, Inner Peaks, Matthews, it's about 50-50. It has close to 100 ropes, about 100 boulders, give or take. So really good balance. Now, I didn't bring a harness today. Sorry, I was just not in the harnessy mood, and honestly, I could not find it. We were looking for it last night. I don't know where I packed it away. Just been focusing on bouldering for a while. But that said, I have heard really good things about the ropes here, and generally speaking, any gym that has it, you know, take advantage of it. I don't really make a whole point of complaining about the rope setting too much because I think it translates to the bouldering setting. I think you'll see a lot of the same themes in both because it's usually the same setters on both. And overall, everything looks great. It's a really nice looking gym. It's definitely a smaller area than some of the other gyms, but I think they've used the area that they do have surprisingly well. But we're mainly gonna focus on the bouldering over here, and I am just really super excited. So with that said, Inner Peaks, Matthews, let's get into it. I'm just extending my warm-up because we're going a little bit harder today. So I'm gonna be trying a lot of different grades in each area, and I'm probably gonna fall on some. So anyway, V2, warm-up number 2. This just looks really fun. These holds are really interesting. I don't think I've seen this hold set before. Ooh, it's got decent grip, but it's not great. This is very tentative for it too. Okay. And it's got really tentative feet. I think that's what they're going for. There's a nice tentative. I was gonna say we're like a really high quality setting right off the bat. Even the V2s are like, they're kind of fun. We're gonna try something a little harder right off the bat because this 5 just looks super, super fun.
Come on, you got it.
Might be a little bit early.
Yeah.
interesting 5. I like the movement in the middle. I probably screwed that up, but cool. All right, so one thing I'm gonna say, because I did just so many V5s last time, I figured, well, try a little bit harder, a little bit softer, but to be fair, these are gonna be a lot of first tries because there's so many just problems in this gym that if I'm doing lots of tries on the hard stuff, I'm probably not gonna be able to get to a lot of it. Slabby, slabby, slabby. We like slabby. Again, I mean, even the lower end stuff has like kind of fun movement, crossover stuff. It's not a lot of straight vertical. It's really fun. I am terrible at laches, so I don't know why I'm trying lache. Whoa, not enough kick. Try that one more time. Ooh. All right, so I did say I was gonna try some harder stuff. This one looks hard, but also in my style, I hope. Might play a little bit nicer. Find out pretty fast, I guess. Ooh. So that was super fun. Definitely in my style. I'm not gonna pretend it's not, but the compression, especially at the end, really well thought out. So I just like these really bright yellow holes. These are really fun, especially when they have this kind of a start. So, looks like a green, really rail style V5 that goes out some jugs and a jumpy finish. Guess I can't say I'm not climbing in my style, but it is fun. Actually really burly. I thought because it was short, but the start, ooh. I'll have to do it dyno. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's all there is to it. All right, this one looks fun and weird. All right, I don't know. This is scary looking, but kind of fun. Okay, that was actually a little disappointing, but I'll leave it at that because I touched the finish. I didn't finish, and I acknowledge that, but it was fun. This looks fun. That finish is really rough, but it was fun. All right, just to mix it up, let's stay in the twos. Do-do-do-do. Oops, that's not right. Wee. Oh, but it feels so right. Just fun. All right, so apparently we have a harmonized spray wall. I actually didn't notice any other boards here, but this is cool. So we're gonna play with it. I don't know, something easy. Let's see. That's kind of fun, but those are actually really slippery because they're clear. Oh, we know I love overhangs and I love slab. It's a weird combination for me. All right, finishing up at Inner Peaks, Matthews. What can I say? Again, sick. It's a really fun gym. It's got really good setting. I think there's a really good energy to the setting here. different hold sets than I've run across before, which is just a little bit fun, a little bit new. It does feel more like rock style setting. There's some compy stuff, but there's a good balance here, and I think that's what helped me push into some of my higher grades today, as far as flashes go anyway. And it has enough routes here that I can't do everything. That's always a good thing. I always like when there's that amount of volume. The other thing I will just say, there's a lot of consistency in the grading here. That's something I'm looking for, right? I get that every gym is going to be a little bit different, but you want to have consistency between the existing grades. And I think that, you know, the V5s felt like other V5s, 4s, 4s, 6s, 6s, 7s, 7s, etc. And that's really important because it can help you understand your progression a little bit more in climbing. I mean, granted, it is still all subjective. So the only other thing I would say about this gym, just commenting on the facility, this one is a little bit newer looking than Noda. I know Noda is actually newer, but this one just has that little kind of more high-end office-y vibe, especially up here on the upper floor. It's got an actual carpet and things like that. They take really good care of all the facilities, so I'm not saying they don't. But this one definitely feels on that like shiny, crisp, new style gym. Everything seems pretty well organized as well. I really liked their spray wall-esque thing. They've also got another spray wall behind me. They got some campus boards. They got a nice workout room that has a decent amount of equipment. Again, this is a full service gym. Now, what catches my eye about this one is similar to my home gym, Ruckus. This is a lot of gym in a really small space. Considering what they're doing with it. So I think it's an incredible use of space. The other thing I would call out for this, and this is a real issue, I think, for some gyms, is they have parking. And I know that people might be like, why would that be an issue? But I have been to gyms that have maybe 15, 20 parking spots out front, and we all know there's more than 15, 20 climbers that can go to a gym at one time. So that can be a serious issue at certain gyms. But that said, this one, I really can't say anything bad about it. I mean, if anything, it's interesting that they don't have like a kilter or another board like that. But with the harmonized spray wall, I don't really think you're missing out on too much here. Okay, so I lied. They do have a board. I just completely missed it because it blended in, but it's a moon board, technically. Now, for those of you who know board climbing, you know moon board is probably not what I would mark as one of the easier starter boards. So I would say the other little wall light up thing that they have is probably going to be a little more beginner friendly, but they do have a moon board. World-class gym, tons of fun. So this is Inner Peaks Matthews location. Come check it out. And if you have other gyms that you would suggest I take a look at, please throw them in the comments down below. That's how I came to Wilmington, among others. And you know, if you're getting some value out of these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. We got some more stuff other than climbing coming soon, although I'm going to be keeping this gym series going. I'm going to be visiting South End later in the year, so hang around for that. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much.